I'm looking at the soft starts that we got, and I was thinking, we've got quite a few things that we've been sent, stuff that we've done videos on, but we've never done anything to update what we have received.
Yeah, so, like a follow-up
follow-up
thing?
I think we should do a follow-up.
Okay. Yeah, let me sit down.
Okay, so to clarify, so we're a small channel and we have received some products, and we've bought a lot of products that, you know, all the cool kids have.
And I thought we started that trend.
and yeah, it's like people get products from companies all the time, but you never hear of what happened 6 months later or
a year
whatever, because everybody says, oh, this is the greatest thing that we've ever put on our RV. Are you still using it?
Right.
So I made a list of the stuff that we have received.
Okay.
And really, I was surprised that since we've been doing YouTube since 2018, we didn't really start receiving anything until we got into the Montana. And our channel got a little bit bigger also. And so let's talk about some of these. And in full disclosure, we will say whether it was given to us or whether we paid for it.
Okay.
All right. So if you've watched our channel for the last couple months, you know that we have become affiliates of Haloview.
Cha-ching.
And Haloview reached out to us initially with the Haloview BT12, and that was the camera system with the CarPlay monitor.
Oh yeah, you didn't like that one.
No, I didn't.
Too much.
We did a review. There's nothing wrong with the BT12 as a camera system. The BT12 is fantastic. And I say that for the user that needs CarPlay. But because our Ford F350 already has CarPlay with the Sync 3, we didn't need the CarPlay. And so there was a whole lot of adjustments that we had to make in order for the CarPlay feature not to work. So where's the BT12 now? We gave it away.
We did. And
the guy that's using it now, he loves it. The camera's great. The front-facing camera, the dash cam that comes with it, fantastic. I wish we had that feature with what we're using now. But the BT12 was a perfect setup, just not perfect for us.
Right.
So we gave it away. Shortly thereafter, Haloview reached out again because they came out with the BT7 Touch. And they offered us the opportunity to play with it and review it and all of that. And I'll also say that Haloview never asks us, or they never tell us what to say.
Right.
We're allowed to say whatever we want about the Haloview system. The BT7 Touch, absolutely wonderful. Love it. And we're using a version of the BT7 Touch now. We are using the BT7 Touch Solar, which was another one that they sent us, where it's a different camera and the camera is charged either by USB or solar.
Right.
Where the BT7 Touch camera is hardwired into the back of your trailer.
And we've liked the solar one so far.
No, I love it. And the BT7 Touch monitor, absolutely love it. And it's the same monitor with the BT7 Touch or the BT7 Touch Solar. So what did we do with the BT7 Touch that they sent us? We gave it away. And the folks that are using it now, they love it. And they went from another brand camera system, which I'm not going to mention, to the BT7 Haloview, and they're loving it. We're loving the BT7 Touch Solar, and I think we're probably going to just stick with it.
Yes.
Now, Haloview did send us the side cameras.
And I'm so excited to
I
put
am
those
really
on.
excited about that, and those are probably going to go in as soon as we get done.
I think I'll want
shooting
to
a video.
drive. I think that will be a big factor in me trying to drive.
Yeah,
so
and
that
we
I
will
can see
definitely
it.
follow up and let you know how that goes. Okay, the next item is the Oneus door lock, and we had some issues with the door lock. We reached out to their customer service, and their customer service immediately sent us a new door lock. Their customer service, wonderful.
Product, not so much.
We're not using it anymore.
No, we went to another thing that we bought was an RV lock.
And we had the RV lock on our passport.
Right, and then we
Immediately, it was the first thing that we bought with the
Right.
Montana. We bought the RV lock, and then when we were reached out to do this review, we're not going to do a bad video about that door lock, but needless to say, we're not using it anymore, and we went back to the RV lock. Okay, the iHome blender.
well, at first it was great. But
Yeah, we thought it was going to be really wonderful.
yeah, because it could make my smoothies in the morning and it's real easy to clean, but it wasn't keeping the charge. And I was just like, I don't want it. I can
And-
just use my other blender quicker.
Well, and yeah, and it was really tough on, like, if you put a lot of berries in for your,
Right.
it wouldn't blend to the extent that you wanted it to blend. And we gave it a shot, and we didn't give that one away. We threw that one away. Okay, the TST 770 TPMS. Our Montana came equipped with the TST monitoring system, and it came with the little monitor that you put up in your truck. The sensors that are on the Montana are the band type sensors, so they're on the wheel, so we don't have the screw-on valve type. And so we love the TST.
Love it.
And we used to use Tire Minder on our passport, and we had some issues with Tire Minder. Nothing that we changed. I mean, we used the Tire Minder, but since the Montana comes equipped with the TST, obviously it's what we've been using. They did reach out to us and send us the 770 monitor, which is the touch screen, and I absolutely love it. I just
Got
think
all these gadgets up there.
it's perfect. It's the TST 770 is great. We're still using it. We use it every trip without fail, and we love it.
The next thing that we bought were the SnapPads. And
Yes.
those have been wonderful. I love them. We don't have to put the metal on the ground. It secures it. It's made up of
Crushed tires.
crushed tires.
Ground up tires.
We did lose one in Wisconsin. No. Wyoming.
Wyoming.
And we called them up and they sent us a new one.
And that's really why we put SnapPad on the list, because we did buy it. But SnapPad's customer service is phenomenal. Their guarantee is wonderful. And the product does exactly what it's advertised to do. We love it. We've been in places where we wanted that extra surface area without putting a bunch of blocks down. Now, we still do put blocks down when we're trying to decrease the amount of stabilizer just to take shake out.
Yeah.
But even with that, we use the Lego blocks in conjunction with the SnapPads, and it's solid. So we love it.
We recommend it too.
Okay, the next one we purchased, but at a very good discounted rate, while we were at the Keystone Ambassador Rally back in Indiana. We took a tour of Moride,
Yes.
and Moride actually came out to the campground that we were staying at, the RV park, and they set up a little booth, and they were offering Moride products at a discounted rate for everybody that was at the rally. And so we ended up buying 2 items there. We bought the Moride safety rail, which I wish we would have put that on the trailer day one.
Yeah. It's very nice.
We love it. It looks great. It functions really well.
I wish we would have had it for when my mom was with us right before we bought it.
Yeah.
And that would have helped her because she's 81. So.
Right. The standard rail that comes on most RVs, most fifth wheels, doesn't really extend very, very far down the stairs. The safety rail goes all the way to the bottom stair, and we absolutely love that.
And it helps the grandchildren also.
Yeah, yes, it does. Yeah. So the safety rail, and then we also bought the Moride 7-pin connector spool.
Oh, yeah, we did.
And I love that too, just for organization. Again, if you watch our channel, you know how organized I like to be. I hate having those cables and stuff just flopping around. Okay, the next item is
the Waggle.
The Waggle.
The Waggle.
And we used it for a year. We wanted it, especially going into the Midwest where it was going to be hot and humid. Yeah, and we needed something to monitor
the dogs.
Yeah, monitor the dogs.
And it did what it was supposed to. It alerted us, and it would tell us each time it was getting hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
There was one time that Jerry had to go back to the trailer to make sure that the dogs were okay. It worked, but we found something that didn't cost anything.
And that's what it came down to.
Yeah.
We're using the Goove temp thermometer and humidity monitor. So it's a temperature and humidity monitor that works.
That did cost. That was like $30.
$30.
But we didn't.
And we paid for that.
Yeah, and we don't have to make a monthly payment like you would with the Waggle.
Right. There's no fees, nothing. It works with our onboard Wi-Fi, which we're using, and it does everything that the Waggle does. The only thing that's different is the Waggle does work on a cell network, so it also monitors your loss of power. Oh, yes. And this, I guess it will, because it just won't respond. If we lose power, it just won't tell you that you lost power. It will tell you that it disconnected. But we do like the Goove because it works with our water sensors, and all of that's tied into our onboard Wi-Fi, and it just doesn't cost us anything. And that's why we lost the Waggle, because the cost to maintain a Waggle for a year, it was expensive. It's really expensive, and we could do the same thing for nothing.
All right, what's our last one?
All right, the last thing that we'll talk about is the Dragonfly lithium batteries. And if you don't know about Dragonfly lithium batteries, Dragonfly is the parent company for Battleborn. And so they have a partnership with Keystone. Through our ambassador program, they did a campaign to talk about the Dragonfly batteries. Dragonfly sent us 200-hour lithium batteries. We installed them. We did a video on them, and we absolutely love them. We've had no issues with them. They work seamlessly with all of the Victron components and our solar, and I love them. I want to put 2 more in, but they did send us 2 of those, and they are working absolutely perfect. We haven't had any problem. We've gone through now extreme heat with them, and we've gone extreme cold. The onboard system on the batteries kept the batteries warm all winter, and they're working perfect. It's 86 degrees. It's going to be 100 degrees today. We're not having any issues with them. And I'm glad that we went from the AGM batteries to the lithium, because it has made our harvest host and our boondocking experiences so much better. So that's it. That is where we are on the products that we've been given and some that we bought as a review. And some of them have been on the trailer for 2 years now, and some of them are relatively new. And we've been honest. Some of them, are in the trash can, and some of them work perfectly, but we gave them away because we got upgrades. So
will you go put those soft starts on?
Yeah, soft starts are going on, and the Haloview side cameras are going on. There'll be videos coming out on all of those and why we decided to go with those products.
All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Yep, we appreciate you guys coming along. If you're new, share it with a friend. Give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Share it, and if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell because it helps. Everything's good. All right. Well, thanks, and we appreciate you. See you in the next video.
Time.